Hi, Sean Kosofsky here, the Nonprofit Fixer with the Nonprofit Fixer YouTube channel. And this is where I give tips and tricks and tactics and insights for nonprofit leaders into how to run a nonprofit, how to build a board, how to raise money, and lots of other things that deal with nonprofit leadership. Today we're talking about sabbaticals. Specifically, we're talking about sabbatical policies and how a nonprofit can create them and use them to their advantage to not only build a wiser and better sector that isn't burning out, but to strengthen your own organization. So sabbaticals, in my mind, are a no-brainer. If you've worked at an organization for years and you've been loyal and you've performed and you've worked hard and you've stayed and committed your life to service at that organization, the least that organization can do after a certain number of years is give you an extended break. This allows people to recharge and to rest and to focus. And every now and then someone doesn't return from a sabbatical, but 90% of the time I bet people are going to come back from that sabbatical recharged, re-energized, and ready to fight again and work again. You can also create sabbatical policies that make it so that when you take a sabbatical, you need to come back to work for at least a year. So you can craft your policy like that. So if someone leaves after a sabbatical, they have to pay back the time they used for that break. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Sabbaticals are popular in the academic world, and they've certainly creeped into the private sector and the nonprofit sector. They don't really cost organizations a lot of money, so they're sort of a no-brainer. My last organization crafted a policy because employees asked for sabbaticals. So at the 7-year mark, we were allowing people to take an extended break where they could combine vacation time and vacation time and unpaid time to go on a sabbatical. Now, part of the rule is that you're not supposed to use this time to write a book or to work or to have some other job. The whole point of it is to rest and to have more balance instead of more burnout. So that's why I love sabbaticals, because everyone can benefit from them. Offering a sabbatical is not only good for the worker because it shows them that you value them, but it's also good for the organization because it's good for retention, it's good for attracting talent, and it's also really good just as a best practice because we don't have a lot of other tools at our disposal to pay people what they're worth. So I think sabbaticals can be a great tool. Sabbaticals can be offered by small organizations or large organizations. They can be offered by anyone, really. Whether you're a founder, or if you're a lower level staff, or whether you're in senior management. I think in general, you have to decide for yourself whether you're combining vacation time and unpaid time for them to combine to go off for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it is. But I think you have a couple tools at your disposal. When you structure the policy, you're going to want to think through some things. Go to the blog post I have linked below to think through some of the core questions that you need to think through to see whether or not a sabbatical policy will work for you and whether or not you can implement it this year or in the future. So think about it. Go check out the blog post. I would love to hear from you if you found this compelling or interesting, and if you have a sabbatical policy, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel and give me some love and tell me what you think about my content, and I hope to see you in some other videos. Thank you all so much.